Alright, we're back up. This is us playing the game. We're doing it. It's our time. What time is now? So, here we go. I think we're cool. We're chilling. Yep. Check the audio. We sound good. Let's get to it, man. We're not that far ahead. We still got only 2 Pokemon. I'm gonna turn the music down. Because although I like it, it's a little loud. Not gonna lie. Let's check out what this is. Dream is trying to. Oh, okay. So I can turn it into these Pokemon. I don't think they actually do anything, as far as I know. I want to be myself again. That's interesting. We got Pokeballs now, so let's go catch the team. Back in the area here. I believe it's this room. Nope, not quite. Can I want to check something. Can I fish in here? I doubt it. You can. Is it F5 or 5? It is F5. Yeah, I don't know if there's any encounters in there, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It's the first room, so that's where I'm gonna add him. This one here. So here's the HP room. I don't know what kind of encounters are in here. I haven't looked. We've seen Muna, Whismer, Igglybuff. That's a one-shot. I'm gonna switch to coffee. Like if I cared about EVs, this would be the place to go, but I really don't, to be honest. I think those are kind of an irrelevant part of the game. I know they're important, but I don't think they're fun to play with. I just want to see what kind of Pokemon we can potentially catch here. Maybe I should just catch them just for the sake of Pokédex, but I'm not too worried about the Pokédex in that Fang game. Let's see. I should level tackle. Probably not. I probably just poison gassed it and then trying to catch it. But their catch rate shouldn't be that high. Oh, I just remembered. I'm gonna pause the game for a second. I have these things where I have my team able to be displayed, and I should do that. So we got coffee and we've got perception on the team right now. So let's get their names on here. And I also have a way to grab their images. I need to open up the internet and look up coffee. Copy image link, and if I paste it in here, I can put coffee right here. It's not gonna be a perfect fit, but I think just having them there does add a good bit of stuff. And I don't quite know why it's snapping, but it's whatever. Esper is the next one. I've always thought Esper's design is kind of weird. It's a creepy little guy. Let's try this picture. It is really small, so let's blow it up. There we go. That's our two members of the team currently. And yeah, we'll keep adding to it as their team grows. So far we got these two on the squad. Alright. I'm gonna catch, I guess, these three that I've seen so far. Or at least try to. And then we can decide what wants to go on the team after this. And if I need more money, I can just farm it, so it's not really a big deal. I like to find a fighting type as well to make the Audino fight go a bit quicker. Alright, we caught our first Pokemon that wasn't just given to us. I won't name it. Hopefully the name rater isn't too far away or hard to encounter if I ever want to use these Pokemon. I forgot what controls whether what Wurmple evolves into. I guess I could look that up, but I think Dustox is pretty cool. I won't name it either. Just getting my catches while I can. I just realized I left my water bottle, so I can't get water. This kind of stinks. It's not right now. So we found the Wurmples. That's 3 in a row. No, 4. Yeah, 4. There's Minna. We've seen Minna before, so nothing new there. Don't want to knock it out. It's got synchronized, what I thought, yeah, but we're not affected by it. I'm not even going to tackle it, I'm just going to try and catch it. In some games, like when I played through Scarlet and Violet, I had a theme team, so all my Pokemon were reptiles in that game. Or reptile adjacent, like I had a Toxicroak, which is a frog, which is amphibian, so it doesn't necessarily count, but it was so cool. I had, my starter was on the fire type, I'm trying to think of the name. Skeledirge. I had Salazzle, Hydreigon, Toxicroak. Trying to think. The evolution of Choodle. Dreadmaw. Is it Dreadmaw? I believe it is. As my turtle. And then I had what was it? I had one more Pokemon on the team, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And what was available to be caught in Scarlet and Violet for that specific team, but it was pretty cool. The game was not that difficult in my first playthrough, so having a team of 2 fire types, like 3 poison types, and oh, I had a dark type dragon. I don't know if Crocodile was on that team, but I think it was. I think Crocodile was my last mon for the ground dark type. So I had 2 dark types, ground type, 2 fires, 2 poisons. So a lot of overlapping types. Oh, I didn't mean to name you. So if Caterpie's here, I am assuming Weedle's here as well. Not seeing too much else. I want to see if in the folder there's a doc. Yeah, so like a lot of Pokemon are apparently found in here. And there's going to be more of these kinds of rooms as well, I assume, for this training. There's so many Pokemon to go through, it's like, how do you even account for all that? Yeah, like, yeah, I guess you can find a lot of Pokemon in these rooms, so I guess I won't waste too much time, or much more time. So I've spent a lot of time in these. Yeah, I'll need to get more Pokeballs soon, too. Nope, I did not mean to give you a nickname. see if we can get another Pokemon from this route. Ghost Shot's pretty cool. I've tried to use one in my Soul Silver run back in the day, but wasn't quite a good fit. Rich the Kid. What's up, Richie? I might name this P-Dove. Rich the Kid, because you know P-Dove's pretty cool. I know it's not a strong mon, but you know, Gen 5, it's a cool gen. Hey, with the Gust here, some stab move, but special attack, so I wonder if they gave it any love in this game. Probably not, you know. I was looking at some documents now. Okay, yeah. Don't see moveset. Yeah. But it's probably in the wiki, so I'll continue with the game here. So basically, I don't know. I have no clue what this game is about. The elevator pitch, or not the elevator pitch, but what we first figured out was me and my older sister. Her name's Emily. We're both traveling to this region from our home region. We don't know what that is, but it's the region of Celios, and they're home to many, well, they expect many tourists, and we're here just learning about Pokemon for the first time ever, so... Rich Cheetah. Rashida? Rich Kid. It won't fit. There we go, it'll fit. So we welcome Rich the Kid to the squad here. I'll have to take it out of the box. Pat Rat's also cool. Gen 5 is cool generation. Coffee's taking quite a bit of damage here, but she should be fine. It's basically, so it's got Pokemon from Generation 1 through 7. It was made in 2013. And it's a game I've never finished, but I was on YouTube and I saw Sacred Almighty. He's one of the Pokemon users I used to watch back in the day. He was playing a fan game that just came out, or just got finished being developed after 5 years. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go play a Pokemon game that, you know, I haven't finished yet, and it is part of, like, it's not necessarily part of their series, but I'm pretty sure it's made by some people who either worked with the people who made that game, or at least part of that same community, so yeah, that's what we're doing. So we got a full team of 6 here, but it's not quite the team I want. So I'm just catching Pokemon right now, hoping to ooh, super luck. Hoping to, you know, fill up the team. Could use some work. I don't even know what the first gym's type is, so I gotta be mindful of that. I want to make sure I've got good coverage, and my Pokemon are leveled up. I can't even tell you if there's a level cap. Most fan games, at least now, like ROM hacks and stuff, they'll have a hard level cap, so you can't just, you know, grind to level 20 and then take out everybody, which is pretty cool. So running low in the dough here, so I think I'm gonna try and catch 3 more Pokemon that are relevant to my type coverages, and hopefully not spend too much more time in these rooms here, but yeah. We'll check the speed run. So yeah, well, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to catch Pokemon make a team, fight the first gym. Now, if you know me, Spearow is also one of my. Yeah, I've got no money. Yeah, it'll change. Things are looking up. Spearow Fearline is one of my favorite Pokemon to use. I've used them in all my Gen 1 runs, just because Pidgeline, I feel like that's like, you know, the go-to Pokemon, you know, like, that's what everyone's going to choose. I want to be different, you know. And Fearow is a cool mod. I mean, it's got a cool design, it's simple, it's fast, it hits pretty hard. Let's think of a name for the Spearow. I'm kind of been going with, like, joke names, or like Esper, Perception, you know, Coughing is nicknamed Coffee. So we'll call her Spearmint, because she's fresh. She's fresh and she's on the team. I want to see what else is in here. A Wingull. Wingull's pretty cool. I use Pelipper a lot as well. I think flying types are really cool, but I don't think I'll use it. I know there's Pichu in here, but I probably won't use Pichu. And I'm gonna get out of this room before I spend too much more time in here. Hoppip, I think, is also really cool, but not very strong. Unfortunately, it's just bad stats. Doesn't lend itself to being very useful. If you've ever played Pokemon Coliseum, you get to use Hoppip in that game as one of the early Shadow Pokemon. It's cool. Do I want a Venonat? I don't think so. I'm just gonna run, actually. It'd be cool to have a specially defensive Pokemon. Like Cleffa. I could use Clefairy. It'll be Fairy type. I do like Clefable. It's also one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. We'll catch it. I don't know if it'll actually make it onto the team. It requires a Moonstone to evolve to Clefairy to Clefable. But Clefable's a strong Pokemon. Very bulky. It's got great moves, strong abilities. I'm just gonna name it Fable, as that's the last name there. Yeah, as much as I want to expect to see what else is in here, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Ooh, Psyduck. Psyduck's pretty cool. Cloud 9 ability, pretty sweet. Just shutting down weather. This should not kill. Okay, good. Wicked poison, perfect. So, Richie, I know you're not a big Pokemon guy. Like, you're getting into it now, but may not have played them as much as you did Kingdom Hearts growing up, but statusing, or putting a status effect on a wild Pokemon increases your chance to catch it, so having my starter be Coughing, a poison type who's notorious at not paralyzing, but poisoning my opponents, it makes it easier to catch those Pokemon that I run into. So Psyduck, let's think of a name. This would be a good name for Rich the Kid, because it evolves in the Golduck, you know. But we'll name her. Let's think of a clever name. Okay, Golduck, Psyduck. You know what? I probably could have put a space in there, but I think that's the perfect name for a Psyduck. It's a little callback. For those who know. Cherubi's cool. I've never used it. Not the biggest fan of just pure grass types. But it's a cool design. I really like it, design-wise. But probably wouldn't use it. Let's see what else is in here. I'll give it 3 encounters and if it's in there. Ooh. Matilda's also cool. Like pure grass type, not really my thing. I don't think there'll be much else in here, so... Yeah, just grass types. Which may be relevant. I have a water type now. Water psychic. Okay, now we're in the defense room. Okay, Cricketot's trash. Not need to worry about that. C-Dot is pretty cool. I think it's a cool line. Will I catch it though? Is the question. I want to see what else is in here. Cause you know, Shiftry's cool. Scatterbug, okay. Evolves into Pavilion eventually. Okay, Bonsley, that's cool. It's a rock type. That's what does that cover for us? Flying types, ice types. We resist fighting already with coffee. I've never really used Pseudo before. Even though you get to catch one in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I know my brother Joe. He used one on his team, so we'll give it a shot. Honestly, it's a baby Pokemon, so it probably evolves through happiness. So as long as I walk around with it, show some love, it should be good. Okay, Bonsley. I'm gonna name him Groot. Okay, he's in the box. Okay. I'm gonna see if there's one more. No, nothing else in here. I think we've got our initial team here, and we're gonna hopefully get our money back. So I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center, swap out some mons, heal up, all that good stuff. I want to see how fast this bike is. Guess I got it. It's arguably faster. So we'll take Bonsley. Psyduck, Cleffa. Ooh. I can't use Spear if I'm using Pidove. I already named Pidove Rich the Kid, so I think if I can name Psyduck Rich the Kid, it would be good on that, but now it's Herb Drank, so this is the team. We got a Fairy, Water, Rock, Normal Flying, Poison, and Psychic type. Oh, we even got a Berry. I don't want to use that next time. Let's see if anything else is holding anything. Nope. Yeah, there we go. That's the squad right there. Let's get them leveled up. If I can click the right buttons. I just realized my Pokegear might be able to tell me what is where. So right now we're here, on the beach over there. The region looks pretty small, which I'm not complaining about because there's probably a lot of game. Okay, there's a jukebox. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. But, you know, this is technically original music and covers. But Fairy Fountain, you know, it's a banger of a song, so. Yeah, okay, we're leveling up. That's what we're doing. Okay, Rich the Kid's about to get massive experience with this. 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're level 12. Level 13. Yeah, we're level 14. Yeah, we're like that. Okay, now that Rich the Kid's a Pokemon, let's see if we can deal some damage. Nope. Okay. So, we'll switch into Coffee. And this, I believe this Audina only has one move, which is Healing Wish. And I unfortunately can't skip through a bunch of it. But I can hopefully poison it out. So this is a trainer in the game where I can fight it as much as I want. It's mostly because they have this Pokemon named Audino. Audino is a basic Pokemon that yields a lot of experience. If you've ever played through Pokemon Black or White, when the grass shakes, they're one of the encounters you can encounter that are just great for using to level up. I'm pretty sure the EVs they drop are HP. It's not a great Pokemon to use in single battles, which is the technical format that we'll be playing in right now, where it's just one Pokemon at a time. But they're pretty good in doubles, as they are good support Pokemon. And she just gave me $500, so time to keep finding her. Well, this time I'm gonna swap. I think Rich the Kid's gonna evolve here. Level 16 or 18, I can't remember which one. But no need to stay in on that. And they want to evolve until after the battle's over, so we'll get a poison in. That's a crit, so it doesn't do that much. Audino, being a very defensive Pokemon, usually having support moves, like Helping Hand. I'm pretty sure it knows Aromatherapy or a similar move of that nature, Wish. Of course it gets Protect. Yeah. Healing Wish also is a move that can't be used if there's no Pokemon to switch into. So that's why you notice it's failing. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Smog since I already have Poison Gas. Okay, so not quite the evolution there. But I think 16 is as high as I'm gonna go. I don't want to level up too much, too fast. So we'll put the kid in the back. And get the rest of the team leveled up. And Groot only knows one move, so this is important to have this kind of way to gain experience without having to actually use moves and just learn low kicks, which is going to be great against these Audinos. And there we go, we got Rock Throw now. What Healing Wish does is whenever the user uses it, it removes all of its HP, remaining HP, and the next Pokemon that replaces it gets fully healed. And I believe it also removes status. So it's great for, like, say you have a Pokemon that's low. Switch an audio, maybe take a couple hits, maybe use Thunder Wave or some other status move to lower your opponent's HP, or get it make it move slower, and then you can Healing Wish out before it faints to heal your. Remember in the back who you swapped in, swapped out Adino for. Alright, so the team is getting leveled up here. It's Fable's turn. Notably, Groot did take some experience from Fable, from being switched in. But since they're both baby Pokemon, they don't really need that much experience to level up. Okay, Sleep is hard to miss. I mean, is easy to miss. We've been missing 80% attacks already, so we'll go for the Confusion, since we already have Poison as our main status right now, anyways. I'm gonna switch back out into Groot to take this guy out with low kicks, because that's the fastest method we have currently, and this should also level him up to level 15. Yep, level 15, Mimic. I mean, Fake Tears is not that useful for us right now, so I'll keep it, and prospects that might be useful later on. Oh! It's already evolving. I'm gonna look this up real quick. So 1 second, Sudowoodo. Could have swore it was a friendship evolution. Let's look up a on a real site. So it levels up when it learns Mimic. As long as it has the move Mimic, it levels up and evolves. So I'm glad I taught it to Mimic then. That'd been really awkward. Okay, do I want to learn Slam? Is it better than Mimic? Probably. But I won't. Oh, wow, Fable's evolving as well. Maybe I was completely wrong. About level ups here. Yeah, it's high friendship, but I guess that's enough. I wasn't wrong about that. Clefairy, nice. Well, we've already got 2 evolutions here. I want to say Psyduck is in the 20s, or weirdly a Water Stone, but I don't think it is a Water Stone evolution. It's level 33. Okay, so we'll be with Sedok for a bit. Rope drag. Of course, not having the greatest of movesets, but it will learn some moves as it levels up here. Hopefully like a water gun. Yep, there we go. We'll learn confusion pretty soon here, I believe, as well. Yep, confusion right here. We'll get rid of water sport. Alright, we'll send out Coffee to handle this, so that she may be able to potentially go up here. I actually should be using Clear Smog as my attack here, since it has stab, and I can't remember if my touch defense is lower than my attack in my nature, but it probably is. Pheromosa is a Ultra Beast, which I believe we can catch actually. I don't know if it's got infinite tries or not, but we can check that out in a sec here. Alright. Didn't realize this town just had trainers like that. Here comes Fampy. Our moveset's not great. That's okay. Neither is this. Honestly, you should probably just swap, so I got type advantage. So now Perp Drink. And that does a lot more damage for obvious reasons. I never went in the rest of these houses, I don't think. Something about noise pollution, interesting. Okay, there's noises in that house. Interesting. Can't get there. Oh, let's go for it. I probably should have saved. But who cares? So it is not catchable, which is good to know. I resist. Get a charm off. Which incredibly lowers his attack stat. Sweet Kiss lands, that's good. And I don't have to worry about actually winning this, or trying to catch it, since it is technically a trainer battle. I think Fable can handle this on his own. That might take me out though. Okay, no, it's just 10. We'll swap. See perception. Who shouldn't be faster, but if any physical attack comes through, it shouldn't hurt as bad. More confusion here. Alright, we get Fermosa. Needs a nickname. No. Name her Freaka. I probably won't use her, to be honest. As she's incredibly strong. It's just, like, strong Pokemon are cool, but at least not this early in the game. As she's an Ultra Beast, she gets the ability Beast Boost, so whenever she knocks out a Pokemon, it increases her highest stat. So for her, it should be either speed or attack. Okay, the door is locked for the gym, which means we can't go in quite yet. That means we need to do more exploring. Actually, don't know if I even checked the grass for this. This area here. For this town. Ooh, shelter. Corfish. So, a couple cool Pokemon. Nothing crazy though. Alright, so just water types it seems. I won't listen to that. I've got Psyduck with me. Can't go up there because the gym. Go to the gym first. I don't think the grass is coated in a way I think it is. Like where you can kind of go on different bases of the grass, so. This is the library, which I assume the guy's in there. Okay. So they must be the Pokemon that were fighting on the bridge. That makes a lot of sense. Towards Info Center, and then this guy. Luck Instance would be good for leveling up or getting more money. And that'd be good for keeping Pokemon away. So notable items to grab, but I'll remember those now. So this is my sister. Hey, Mark. The receptionist here was just talking to me about Celia's League. We heard about it on the way here, but there's a gym leader for every type, along with the Elite Four. The champion position is currently vacant and has been for a long time. Why don't we take on League, Mark? The battle we had earlier was really exciting. I think it adds some more flavor to this vacation. Oh, and the receptionist gave these for us to have. I got a Pokedex. Nice. I have these too. I bought 5 for each of us. Nice. Pokeballs. Oh, I think I might have messed up, but you've been very helpful in play. It slipped my mind, but we're actually waiting on our next shipment of Pokedexes from the Pokemon Research Institute. I think the Pokedexes I gave you to might be the ones that were hacked by Isabel. Isabel is our psychic leader, and she has illusionist abilities. On top of that, she has a spontaneous personality. With some of the Pokedexes, she edited the description to random words and phrases. I guess I'm on hand because they're entertaining to read. But I didn't mean to give you those. I can't give you the standard one right now. Unless you want to keep these ones, yeah. It's okay with me. I respect the amount of research that went into the Pokédex, but I personally rather learn about Pokemon by being with them. I think Marcus the same way. We've had our own Pokemon for years, and we've grown up close to them. The Pokédex contains general information about a species, but getting to know the Pokemon on an individual level is important too. Everyone is unique. You're definitely right about that. I hope you both meet and befriend a lot of Pokemon here in Cialis. Thank you, we'll do our best. I guess your league challenge officially starts now, Mark. If you'd like to try it with me, that is. And there's a gym right here in Verima, but it's not open right now. The leader Jim uses his house as a gym, and he's cleaning it at the moment. Why don't you look around the town while we're waiting? The library might be open now, and we could talk to the locals to learn more about Verima and Cialis. Yeah, I'm gonna mess it up every time. A lot of information that could be relevant later, but it is 11:54. We've acquired a team. I got coffee, perception, Rich the Kid, Groot, Fable, and Verb Train. All members of the squad now. Next time we'll walk in the library, figure out what's going on in there, and take on the first gym. If you spent this hour with me, I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. The game's pretty cool. I'm excited to see where else it goes, and yeah. But it's time for bed, and you know, I just realized before I go to bed, let's update our team here to reflect on what we got going on. So, I can do that in the last this last little bit here, and I feel like that would make it a lot easier for going into next time where I need to keep that recorded. But yeah, let's find a good picture for Psyduck. Pretty big, but we can shrink it down. Maybe try a not so wide photo. We'll just use this one instead. It's so small. There we go. There's Psyduck, aka Perp Drag. I know this looks really scuffed, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna just be completely honest. Let's get. Got rid of the kid here. Let's probably look at my team. You know, we got Groot and then Fable. Can't forget those two. My 2 defensive cores. We're gonna hold the team together. They're gonna be the glue. Grit is a pseudo. Try this one. Maybe too big, too wide. Team's looking pretty scuffed, not gonna lie. I don't know why it's snapping like that, but it's whatever. Let's try a different picture, I guess. That's pretty cool. And then Fable, Clefairy. There you go. So now we got the squad. It's 12-1. It's time to go. Yeah, everyone's accounted for. It's not necessarily in the order I caught them, but or even the order of the team, but yeah, this is the squad for now. So, like I said earlier, it was fun. I really appreciate you guys coming out. I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow, and yeah, we'll be probably playing some more of this and doing some other stuff. So, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for coming. Good night.